My channel. So in last video we did talk about how to build a secret board, and we also done how to run the code on Arduino, and we have a final project. And so today I'm going to show you how to deploy a web app application to Firebase. So let's get started. First of all, we need to create a new Firebase project. And if you don't have any Firebase account, let's so create a new one. And right now I have logged in with my account and I have able to create a new app. So let's create a new app. For example, my home. So you can select any country, but I think a region. Okay, select my country. Okay, here we go. This is my country and create new project. So we're waiting for the Google create a new project. So we can check out my GitHub tab and select repository and select homemade PCB and download the course. So right now I want to download is my project into my local computer, a user git command. So I'm going to open my terminal and change to my workspace and git clone. Okay, so leave the default name of the project, homemade PCB. Okay, so we have done download my project. So change to project. Okay, so I think Firebase have done create a new project. So we have authentication, and that is for user a login or registration. We need to click to sign in methods, and right now we don't have any option to register or login. So let's open a new one. So I will enable a email and password and save that. Okay, so we have email and password login methods enabled. And the next thing we need to check a database. So here is our database URL and it's empty. And check out the rule tab for setting our database security. And we have a hosting. So in hosting right now is we don't enable that, and I am going to get installed. So npm install. So first of all, I need to run npm install Firebase tool. So and copy and run it. Okay, so done. And we need to log in. Okay, Firebase login, copy and dash. Firebase login. So current I'm login as. So this is not my email account. I want to Firebase account. Okay, so run again Firebase login. Allow Firebase collect and mode. So that. So it will be open a new webs tab, and select your account. So make sure your account is correct. So click allow. Okay, so it should be login. So right now I am login. It's my email address. Okay, so Firebase init and Firebase deploy. So let me open in a project in folder in work, and this is our project. Okay, so I will introduce a G folder. It's Arduino we use it to upload the code to ESP, and this is our device. And Firebase in its project, and function Firebase cloud function, or the function I write in index.js. And PCB design, in this we have talked about that in last video, how to custom or print this to and make sure our PCB. Okay, so we have a web app. In this tutorial, we have a web app. This web app, I just built that with Angular 2. So check out angular.io. And so you need to quick start. And you need to run install Angular CIL. So the first thing I want to run a web app. So cd web app. And if you don't have an Angular CLI install, so please run this command to install Angular. So I have installed that and I don't want to install anymore. So first thing we need to run commands npm install to install all the packets we define in package.json. Okay, so we done install all the packets for web app. So let's run this web app by typing ng survey, and the web app will be run. And localhost. Okay, we have an error. Angular animation. Okay. So the Angular material is not acid, so I think we should be run npm install. So make sure you are under web app. Install save Angular material. Okay, so once again we need to get back to Alt tab and hit Control C and to stop and run ng survey again. To it's still bug and we don't see Angular animation. So let's command hit Control C and run npm install save Angular animation. Okay, so we done that, and again run ng survey. Okay, it's still okay. So we need to fix in slide.cz. In my laptop, it's run well. However, this could be issue on my iMac. It's maybe I'm running in a version of Angular CLL. However, I will fix that. So let's open the project in my development tool, and which work and homemade PCB. So we have a web app and LLC and slide.cz. So I will remove this with this, and it should be working. Okay, so it's completed successfully. So now the project it will be available and localhost and localhost. Okay, and 4,200. Okay, so what happened? Okay, so we have your API key invite. So how we fix that? So by current, I don't have any API setting in. So you must set up your API key in apps.module. So how we do that? We have a Firebase config and current is empty. And so we need to fix that by close this up and I will click finish. Go to project setting and click add Firebase to your web app. So now you can copy that. Okay, copy that and paste here. Okay, so and save is automatically refreshed and now the project should be working. Okay, so we refresh that. Okay, so right now I am not logged in. So okay, so that's the web app we run on localhost, and so I want to deploy this web app into Firebase. So we could open that in Firebase app. So Firebase. So when we deploy the project to Firebase, so we will have it open this in this domain. Okay, so let's close that. And now I will tell you how to deploy a Firebase web app. So we have a project running. I'm open new tab in my terminal by, so let's see, web app and type ng build product. So we will complete project to production and run that. So when it's complete, the new folder this will be created. Okay, we should wait for it complete. Okay, it's done, and now you could see new folder this and should be complete. Now I will open that in my folders and okay, so here's our web app. We need to copy that. Okay, copy that. Copy. Okay, and get back to Firebase folder and publish and pass here. Okay, so we done that, and now in terminal I will change to Firebase, cd Firebase. So change to that folder, and we have a public, that's a web app, and function that's a Firebase cloud function. And in Firebase cloud function, I will introduce to you in the next minute. So we need to Firebase init. Okay, so we do init database holding function before getting started. Okay, I will stop command. I will run the Firebase deploy. Okay, so run project ID, Firebase user, run Firebase deploy project, and now we need to find our project ID. So get back to Firebase, and we have a setting general, and we should copy that ID and pass. Okay, so and hit enter. Okay, and we should wait for Firebase. So we can get back to our database, and we can check rule. So right now rule is default to require who are logged in to set read and write, and we will see a new chain after that. So once Firebase deploy completes, you should see a chain, Firebase rule chain. With user Firebase rule, I specify that in a Firebase rule, database.rule.json. Okay, could not file module. Okay, so we need to type npm install. We need to change to function, and we should run npm install or the module in our package transition by npm install. Okay. Okay, it's done. Now let's change to the main folder. And once again, I want to run the Firebase deploy project B and Firebase project and copy that. Okay. go. So we have done a upload the web app to Firebase and all the cloud function. So now the web app is available for browse. Let's copy that URL and open in my browser. I will open in Google Chrome and close that and open new page here. Okay, so you can see now it's available for my home, and you can custom this domain to your domain. And in the next video I will show you how to custom this domain, but right now you can use that for testing. And so we can create login. Okay, so nothing will. Okay, not for. Okay, we have an issue. We have an error A2. So I'm going to fix that problem. So open in our app source module, and we need to material snow plus borrow animation. Okay, so we have a browser animation module. So we wait for the web app, and so we need to rebuild the web app, and so we wait. Let's see it remove. So let's check in Firebase public, and we need to remove the current. And so go to the web app, cd web app, and we need to ng build product. Okay, it should be coming soon. Okay, so in our disk, let's copy again, copy, and go to Firebase and public and path. Okay, so now we need to redeploy hoarding. So we change to Firebase. So once again we run Firebase deploys only hoarding. We only change in hoarding. So and process. So let's copy project ID in our project setting and general and copy that. So we only change hoarding. So just upload hoarding. Okay, so once again copy that URL and refresh the app. Okay, here we go. It worked well. We have an error message. It doesn't matter. This is a Firebase permission because I'm not logged in. So don't worry about this method. So right now our database are empty, and click on authentication and user. We don't have a user register here. So once again I want to show you in database and rule. So our database rule has changed. We have a microcontroller is for, in the last video we have talking about that, and we use this to for send a state to our device, and we set read to 4 and write to 4 until you are as min, or you have a authentication security key. You can only set or read or write. And the app, we allow a user a login, or the user with activate a, this we need to manually set activate by user. So I will show you in next minutes. Okay, so get back our data, and now let's create a new account. My password. Okay, so let's register. And so now I'm login. I am login. Okay, so login, we have check home and setting and automation. And I will show you a really cool thing about automation. And we can schedule a turn on out or turn off our device, but next couple of minutes, I will show you how to do that. Okay, so in our database we have a new user create, and right now the user could not accept anything. You must manually go to Firebase and add new activate equal to, and now this user is a trust. That means you know this user, this or your browser or daughter or something in someone in your family, and set activate equal to, and that means that user could control your home device. Okay, so now I want to connect to my device, and it's allowed to post a new device ID, and I will show you. Okay, so I will open in Arduino, and so let's open that in Arduino. Okay, so we need to set your Wi-Fi name. Okay, so in zorapp.firebase, so we need to copy that. So get back to project setting and click to that, and let's copy the database URL and copy that with our HTTPS. Okay, so let's copy that firebase.io.com, and we have our key that is security key. And how to copy that? Click to service accounts, and in database secret, and let's show that, copy that. Okay, so a pass here. Okay, so remember, keep this key is secret. Don't share this key to anyone. Okay, so if you are using this switch for 4 device, so set the num to 4. Okay, so now I have a device connect, and select a bus, a Node MCU 1.0, and now I will run that code and upload. So you can learn about how to set up Arduino and how to connect a Node MCU to your computer in the last video. But for now, I want to show you some cool filter. Okay, so let's upload that. It should be done soon. Okay. Okay, so it's done. So I will refresh my controller and okay, so it's already start. And now get back to our Firebase database. We see a new thing. Okay, so we have a new database, and so the microcontroller, we have a device ID is automatically registered when the node MCU start, and I did talk about that in the last video. And so when the microcontroller start, it will be registered and device ID and with 4 pin. And so when microcontroller register new 4, and we have a cloud function. Let me introduce to you about Firebase cloud function. It's really cool. So I just set up my time zone for schedule a task. It should be user to run your job. Okay, that's the function to run cron job. And I will show you a register microcontroller. We listen under microcontroller with chip ID and pin when we have a new data, and that's the first init. We also set a under app device and trial by key. If it remove, we remove that, and otherwise we set a data. The data should be pin, chip, and state. By default it's low and 4. And title device with chip ID and pin. You can see that under my app and device, and we have a device ID with pin key, and we have a chip pin state and title at we set the data. Okay, it's really cool. It's automatically, and I will show you a really cool thing that is automatically synchronous between the microcontroller and app. So we have a separate app and microcontroller different. And if I change the microcontroller from 4 to 2, it should be turned to a follow up from app. Now you can see is how I do that, how I did that. Because I have tried a new function to reach a state. So we do synchronous. From a microcontroller pin, we listen under chip and pin, listen and microcontroller chip and pin. And so when we do see the data change, that means state of the pin change. We also change the app device and key, with key that with chip and slash, dash pin, and trial state. That means we change the device ID, dash key, and state will be set to state. That means the current a microcontroller pin state, and that's really cool. So we don't have to set 2 from microcontroller and change 2 and then change that. We only set 1. And the next thing I want to show you. So next I want to set that 2. We can see the pin 13. It should be changed follow up to true as well. You now see. Set enter. Okay, so you can see that. And the next function I want to show you, we also listen from the app. Under app device ID, under app, you can see we have a separate app microcontroller, and we listen app device ID or device ID or device ID, and this. So we do that when we have a data is changed. We also set back to microcontroller chip ID and trial data pin and set state. That means we synchronize from state from device, app device, and microcontroller. For example, I will change from this device from 2 to 4. It should be, when I hit enter, it should be change from my controller follow up. Let me enter that. Okay, so you can see it change. That's really cool. So once again, I want to show you a web app. So we have that, and I will refresh the app. Now you can see in your home we have a 4 device, and current pin 13 is on. Let me resize a Firebase to smaller, and Google Chrome in this web app to smaller, and you can see the difference. Okay, so we are in home. That means we list our device, and you can turn on or off. So let me expand our data. Now you can see, let me change device a 14 state. Enter 2, and now you can see state between a device, app device, and pin 14 change to 2, and also under microcontroller pin chip ID also 2. And let me turn other one. You can see. Okay, here we go. That is how web app works. And we also able to okay, let me change up and up. Okay, you can see all the items now are up. And the next thing, we have a setting. The setting we want to rename. For example, I want to rename this to bedroom. I want to, so you can see it's automatically set in Firebase bedroom. And I want to send to, for example, a dining garage. Okay, so one again, less. Okay, and for example, a dining room. Okay, so we change that. And now get back to home. You can see it's a better look. Now you can know which one is for bedroom, garage, and garage, and dining room. Okay, so check on or off. So the next thing that is very cool, and that is the automation. We have automation. So automation, this is a job. The system will automatically do your job. For example, you want to turn on bedroom or turn on garage from at 6 o'clock every day or something like that. And so I will show you how to do that. And for example, I want to add a new task. So we have a new task create. Okay, so we have a task with title, I do the job at the morning. So now I click edit and change. So this is a testing a task. Okay, so and we have a pattern value. So we have second and minutes and hour and day of month, or month and day of week. So this pattern means we turn, so right now it has no device. That means we turn on or turn off some device at 6 o'clock a.m. every day. So let me add a new device. For example, I want to turn off, for example, I want to turn that gara off at a select gara, or select many device if you want. Okay, I will select 2 device, or set 1 gara. Okay, so you can see, and let it say, okay, it should be test. Okay, so we have a test, and now we have one device that's gara, and I want to, for testing, I want to change is every second. So that means I will every second, and so this will do every second, and set to, and I want to change on every second, and let it save that. So that's the automation. So let me show you how this do. The home, get back to home, and now I will change the gara off. Right now the job is running, and let me change off, and it automatically turn on because we run the command turn on every second. Okay, so let me change automation to better. So we want to change it run turn on gara every minute. So for example, I want to, and that means when the new minute, and run this turn on gara every minute, set up or set save that, and now get back to our home, and now I will turn off gara. Okay, it should be reached. Okay, automation, let's check. Turn on gara each minute. Okay, so let's save that. So right now the gara is off, and it should be on in the next minute. Okay, so we wait. This is the next minute. It should be on. Okay, let me check a task. Okay, you can see it's on. So let me test again by set gara to off, and we wait for next minute and see. Now I will don't took any on my computer, and we wait for 1 minute. So like why? Okay, come on. It should be on next minute. Here we go. So the gara will be turned on each minute. So let me show you how to add a new automation. For example, I will remove that and remove that task. And now I create the, for example, turn on gara like every day at 5 p.m. So how we do that? So we have a 5 p.m. that means 17, okay, and 5 p.m. Or you can 5 p.m. 10, so you can 5 and p.m. 10. Okay, let's save that. So that means your garage light will be turned on every day at 5:10 o'clock, 5 past 10 o'clock. Okay, let's make sure you select a your garage and check and save that. Okay, so we have turned on the garage light every day at 5 past 10 p.m. So the next thing, we need to turn it off when we go to bed. So let's create another task by turn off my garage lights when I go to bed. I usually go to bed at, so let's even 11 o'clock p.m. Okay, so 11 p.m. should be 23. Okay, and we save that. Okay, we save that, and no device should be select a garage again and save that. And turn on, we change garage on at 5 past 10 p.m. and change state of garage when we go to bed. Okay, so we have a save that. Okay, so we have two tasks, and you could able create as many tasks as you want. You can do that. Okay, so this tutorial I also only want to show you how to deploy the web app and show you how to show a automation task. It's a very cool feature. And the next video I will show you in my home the device is working. So see you soon. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.